what is the deal with XLM getting so much so far and XRP getting so little? If something is run on the XRPL, does it have to settle with XRP? So the answer is no to your latter question. The ledger will route through the path of least resistance and lowest cost. So currently, if both counterparties wanted to accept RLUSD or another issued asset on the network, they would just send the payment between the counterparties and finalize that on the network. Once there is enough liquidity in XRP, it will become significantly cheaper and faster to utilize that as the go-between versus other issued assets on the network. And the DEX, again, is built in a way where it will route payments through the fastest, cheapest option. So will there still be settlement on the XRPL that's separate from using XRP? Probably. There will be liquidity pools and payment channels and AMMs and other things where XRP won't get... I'd love to see it get all the volume, but I think it would have to be extremely high price in order for it to be liquid enough to settle all of those things. And you probably need, again, I've talked about this before, but an implicit or explicit subnet that, ends up settling on the back end through XRP. So the answer is no, and that's why they've been trialing a lot of this without XRP in the short term here. But as they push more liquidity into it, we see more traction on the network and more volume starts to move through XRP. It's a positive feedback loop or flywheel, if you will, so that more and more transactions will settle through XRP and then push the price higher and give it a price floor. As far as XLM getting so much so far versus XRP, the market is still complete speculation. And other people would tell you the market's controlled and manipulated. I would probably agree with that to some extent. It only takes a couple $1 billion to really manipulate the market in any capacity at this point because of how nascent it is. There was a metric on Monday that I thought was very interesting. Elon Musk is now worth more than all of Bitcoin, right? One individual on the planet has a higher market cap than Bitcoin itself.